I knew my friend had a fake profile, a fake Facebook, so I asked her to use it. It's that simple.
Thanks for nothing.
You know, I think I have a love-hate relationship with you because you remind me of someone who used to be my best friend. You remind me of someone who was like literally family to me.
Nurse, clear my schedule.
I see the chat and they're saying that this is a trap and I'm a manipulator. Unfortunately, they're wrong.
That's a lie, you know it.
Hello everybody, and in today's video for the low introductory price of absolutely nothing, I think I'm giving wonderful prices in this economy, we are taking a look and a big listen to Amberlynn Reid's voice notes that were released by commentary reaction channel Oh Lordy, it's Jordy. That's right, for the absolute price of nothing. You can hear me discuss Amberlynn basically sending voice notes to Jordy, trying to manipulate him. Now, that is my opinion. A big summary, if you wish not to hear the voice notes, which I really advise you to hear them, okay, is that Amberlynn, in my opinion, my most favorite, entertaining, riveting YouTuber, if only she had a container arc, putting containers into other containers, I would be her #1 fan if only she did that. But our entertaining girl is trying to manipulate Jordy. She needs, in my opinion, another person on YouTube. She doesn't have many people do this, but she just needs one person on YouTube to serve her narrative in videos, not call her out, and basically present her narrative and present her channel as a wonderful channel and ignore everything that she does behind the scenes. I really hope that Jordy doesn't fall for this. He was on his live stream yesterday. I will link the live stream in my description box if he doesn't delete it by the time that this is, goes up. But Jordy kept asking, well, why would she be trying to manipulate you? Here's the answer. She's done it with me, and I'll tell my story later on in the video if you care to hear it. She did it with Zachary Michael, and she did it with Life of a Free Spirit. And I'm sure she did it with a bunch of people who'll never tell you anything about their private interactions with her, probably because they're way too smart to talk about it. But just in general, she's trying to get a person on YouTube who will serve her agenda, because I want to say this right off the bat because it's really important. Amberlynn has been calling Jordy a bully channel. She has a few videos on him. The first one calls him a speculation, haunting channel. She calls him a bully. She says that she will never click on another video of his again. This is after, in the summertime, having, posting Instagram stories saying that he's a bully also, and saying that she never heard of him, doesn't know who he is. Yeah, more be determined that wasn't true. To now making a video saying that he has a pointless reaction channel, getting incredibly angry at him, and a full-fledged reaction to his reaction. So she called him a bully, and she said that he's a pointless reaction channel, and she wants him to she literally says this in her reaction video. Please stop making videos. You should stop making videos about me. Do one very rarely. To now sending him voice notes. I'm assuming you exchange numbers. How fun. Or, whatever. I don't know if she sent him, like, Instagram voice note, to now sending him voice notes saying how much she loves his content. Jordy, it can't be both. She didn't magically, I love it when magic gets involved, she didn't magically just change her mind, right? It doesn't work that way. She's manipulating you into being her puppet. Please don't fall for it. You know what's really amazing to me? Amberlynn can take all night away from her girlfriend Feline. Instead of spending time with her partner, she's in Jordy's chat, sending him voice notes. She also kept unsending him messages. Amberlynn can spend all night being in Jordy's chat and can take all of this time to send him voice notes. But Amber, you couldn't have 5 minutes for Apathetic Facts and the Bottle channel to send them a warning, right? You can send them a warning instead of a copyright strike. All right, we're going to get into the voice notes. If you could not tell already, everything I'm saying is for entertainment purposes only. Please do not take anything I say seriously. I'm sharing opinions, not facts, on public figures and what they are trying to make public on the internet and already have. These voice notes, by the way, Jordy owns. Amber, you sent him these voice notes. They're his. He's made them public. Now it's public record. Now, as always, I would urge you to be kind in the comment section to the people that we talk about. Please do not leave anyone mention any mean-spirited negative comments.
Listen. Wait. Oh my God. Okay, I'm actually really shy in person. Random fact. Okay. So the Damon, was that his name? The Damon White thing, oh my God. So when I was with Destiny, it's all pretty simple, and I've actually explained it before, but I guess people didn't watch that video, didn't watch that live stream, whatever it may be. But this is when I first found out that there was a whole group on Facebook talking about me. This was in my like beginning stages of haterland, if you will. And I wanted to know what was being said. This was years ago. I mean, I was literally with Destiny. So I knew my friend had a fake profile, a fake Facebook. So I asked her to use it. It's that simple. And she let me. And I don't know, or I don't remember how people found out that it was me. I'm pretty sure that friend revealed that, because I know I didn't do it. But yeah, like I've been very open and honest that I was using that account, but it was my friend's account. So yeah, it was just because I wanted to see what people were saying about me, you know, a little narcissistic moment, if you will, but it's really nothing that serious. I only used it for, from what I remember, a couple weeks, and then yeah, I stopped. So that's not really hot pipe and tea. I'm sorry I don't got it for you, but hello. Hi. How are you?
I just have to say this first. The best part of what she says right now is that she never denied using the fake account in the Facebook group. She was very open and honest about using it. Only after you were exposed by your friend. You never admitted to this prior to being exposed. You thought you could get away with it. So manipulation 101. Oh, I admitted to it. I was very open and honest. Only after you were exposed. This is an old manipulation tactic where you admit to your wrongs, seemingly admit to your wrongs. Honey, you only admitted it because you had no other choice. Had you come out with it before your friend exposed you and said that you were using her fake account, then I would have had some respect for you. Let's just be clear here. You only admitted to it after people exposed you. You had no other choice. Don't try to pretend like you told people about it first. I want to say about this is notice her voice, and this will be important. Notice how smooth, boisterous, nice, and cool sounding her voice is. There's a reason for that. That's not really her voice, and I'm going to explain to you why. She had some voice notes released a few years ago where she was harassing her soon-to-be mother-in-law, Becky's mom, and she doesn't sound like this. The reason that Amber sounds so cool and nice, pleasant voice, she had to have known Jordy would release them. She had to have known there would be some point where he has these voice notes. Of course, he's going to make a video and he's going to release them. She knew that they would be released. That's why she hits all the hater nation points. Look at how she says, it was just a narcissistic moment of mine. She knows that's what the audience wants to hear. So she wants to admit that she's a narcissist for the audience. She wants to win the audience back. Now, as far as what she's saying, notice how, okay, well, the story is, you know, you heard it, is that years ago when she was with Destiny, there was a Facebook group. That doesn't mean anything. There's Facebook groups now all about Amberlynn. She wanted to know what they were saying. So she asked a friend of hers to borrow her account, and she created, by the way, Amberlynn had like a fake picture of a man and a fake identity, and she went and infiltrated the Facebook group, okay? Now, as far as what she said about it, just so we're all clear, she says in the beginning, people didn't watch that video of me addressing it or the live stream. Yeah, do you know why? Because up until this past year, she has been deleting every single live stream she did on YouTube. She did some live streams on YouNow, so they weren't on YouTube. You could still find some of them on YouTube, but she has been deleting all of her live streams for years that she did on YouTube because she was so awful to people in them and attacked people so badly that she just couldn't leave it on her channel. People always said, you're such a different person in your live streams. Yeah, that was who she wanted. That's her. That's how she wants to act. So she would delete these live streams. So Amber, please don't say that people didn't see that live stream. The only reason they didn't see it is because you deleted it, because you knew how you were coming off in those live streams. Like, it's preposterous to say, oh, people didn't see that live stream. You deleted the live streams. Okay. As far as her explanation of the story, see how nice she is. She says, oh yeah, I think that my friend released, told everyone that it was me. Yes, because she's trying to like kind of paint the picture of, I was with Destiny. It was such a long time ago, you guys, such a long time ago. Okay, here's what I have to say about that. Every single time Amberlynn has a situation where she does something terrible, okay? For example, saying that she doesn't care that commentary channel Narc Alert had a heart attack, saying she's going to find her sympathy bone, laughing at the medical issues of life of her free spirit, then demanding an apology from the person you were laughing at, right? Whenever any of these things happen, Amber always says this is not the person that I am. I'm not this person. I'm sorry, this was not the person that I am. Or alternatively, when she really can't get out of the situation, like the Damon White situation, she says, it was such a long time ago. I was still with Destiny. You know, I don't know why people keep still bringing it up. It's a long time ago. Here's why that stupid story with Damon White matters. Damon White is not a real person. She made him up, right? Look, I want to be fair here. Everyone has like sometimes fake accounts, and everyone can make a fake account on YouTube and go comment. Who cares about that, right? Nobody cares about fake Twitter accounts, fake Insta accounts, and fake YouTube accounts. Nobody cares about that. I'm not unreasonable. I understand that this happens. Nobody cares about that. That's fine, whatever. The reason why the Damon White situation keeps following her around is because what she did, infiltrate a Facebook group. She doesn't tell you the full story. I'll tell you the full story. She infiltrated the Facebook group on a fake account with a fake picture, a fake identity. And then she even trashed herself. She wrote negative, bad comments about herself and then defended herself. See how she doesn't tell that to Jordy on purpose? Because that would be bad. Basically, Amber, people that have been here for a long time know exactly what she did. Here's the reason why it matters. Because I said fake accounts, whatever, stupidity doesn't matter. Her writing bad comments about herself in that Facebook group, then defending herself in the Facebook group, infiltrating the Facebook group, shows me one thing that's still true to this day. She has continuously plotted things behind the scenes. My opinion is she manipulates things behind the scenes. She plots things behind the scenes. And she tries to either take people down or find out info. She is not who she's presenting herself to be because she wants to do things behind the scenes. You see how she says she wanted to find out what they were saying about her. Fair enough. Why don't you address why you trashed yourself in the Facebook group and then defended yourself? Because that doesn't align. She didn't tell you that. That doesn't align with, I just wanted to see what they were saying. Because when you hear it like that, oh, I just want to see what they were saying, maybe you could understand that, sure. You trashed yourself and responded to yourself and defended yourself and trashed yourself. That is not like typical behavior of people that are just trying to find out. The point is this: she's still doing this to this day. She is manipulating behind the scenes. She's giving people copyright strikes. She's reporting them behind the scenes. She's tried to take down Apathetic Faxes channel. She's tried to take down Bottles channel. Multiple copyright strikes for AF. Then she reported them for use content. They were demonetized for a while. That's all done behind the scenes. She said in her latest video, there's like a little box where she can copyright strike everyone. Strike, strike, strike. Okay? She clearly reported Sinatra Says channel into demonetization, my opinion. And also, Life of a Free Spirit communicated with Amber, and she saw a 10-page report history. Amber has been reporting people 10 pages worth. So my point here is this. The reason why the Damon White story matters, first of all, she didn't tell the truth here. She didn't tell it correctly. She left out a big chunk. Now shows you the situation in a different way. And the reason that it's important is because it showcases that you do things behind the scenes to manipulate situations, and you plot things behind the scenes as you are doing now to reaction channels. That is my opinion.
You know, I think I have a love-hate relationship with you because you remind me of someone who used to be my best friend. You remind me of someone who was like literally family to me, and we no longer speak anymore, which is really unfortunate, and it's like broken my heart like completely. But you remind me of this person a lot, and I try to look past the fact that you strongly dislike me enough to like make reaction videos about me, because like you as a person, you just really remind me of someone I used to really love as like family and a best friend. So I don't know. I'm rambling. Don't mind me. I always ramble. Anyways, I'm actually watching your live stream. Be surprised. I don't know. I guess I do kind of enjoy your content ever since I found out about it. So
good evening.
Yeah. I see the chat and they're saying that this is a trap and I'm a manipulator. Unfortunately, they're wrong, and that's just something I have to deal with. being Amberlynn Reid. I get it, the community around me, but I can tell you I'm being completely genuine right now. So, am I gonna regret these memos because they're gonna be all over everything? Like, maybe, but it is what it is. I don't know, I'm tired of hiding. I'm ready to be myself, and the person that I am, she kind of likes you. You remind me of someone that I care about, and I like your personality.
I bet you're a lot of fun at parties.
It is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna stop bothering you after this one. It just makes me really sad that people think that I'm trying to manipulate you.
So I think I'm an empath.
Because truly I have no reason to.
Yeah. If you can avoid it, try to avoid it.
You're gonna continue making the content that you want. And yeah, I have reached out to other reaction channels before because I very much am that type of person where I just don't want people to dislike me, and it 100% stems from childhood trauma. Which, why are we talking about this like right now? It's so stupid. But yeah, I just want to let you know that I won't contact you anymore. It's totally fine. But I will probably continue watching your content, and I enjoy your personality. And yeah, so, frenemies 2.0. That would be a hoot and berry.
Okay, so I'm very interested in seeing how manipulation tactics work. Amber's are very rudimentary, but I just want to show you what's going on here. She's talking about Eric, in my opinion. So the person that Jordy reminds her of is Eric. Amberlynn, why don't you tell us the real story? Why did Eric and Ricky stop talking to you? They were Becky's friends. They were your roommates. You know, that person that Jordy reminds her of? It's clearly Eric, somebody like family to her, Eric. So she lived with Eric and Ricky. Then Becky broke up with Amber, and Eric and Ricky continued to be kind to Amber, continued to extend invitations for Amber and Feline to join them in their home. She slept over their house way after the breakup. But why did Eric and Ricky stop communicating with you? Becky made a public post saying they no longer talk to Amber. My opinion is, and I'm 100 on this, although I never talked to Eric and Ricky, clearly they stopped communicating with Amber because Amber did nothing but bash their high school friend, Becky. She embarrassed her on the internet. She continuously made fun of her weight, and she actually blamed her inability to get help for her cancer onto Becky. If you thought that they were going to continuously be your friend over that, they think that anyone believes that, okay? I have a Kermit to sell you on a bridge, okay? If you believe that. It's interesting how she keeps saying, oh, you remind me of somebody, why don't you just say that he reminds you of Eric? By the way, this is a manipulation tactic. He does not remind her of Eric. She wants to throw that in to pacify the situation. This is like one of the earliest manipulation techniques. It's when you give people compliments, say that they remind you of someone special and important from your past, so that you let your guard down, Jordy, and so that you feel kind of softer towards her and have more of an ability, be willing to listen more. This is an old school manipulation technique. You don't actually remind her of Eric. And Amberlynn, if he really does, which I don't believe that he does, this is a manipulation technique. Why don't you just tell Jordy and all of us why Eric and Ricky stopped talking to you? She says, it's really unfortunate that, he stopped talking to me. Why don't you tell everybody why? My opinion is it's clearly because you trashed their friend Becky to such a point that Becky, who is pretty much a docile, loving human being who doesn't really get into drama and hates scandals, made a video about you and responded about you, saying that she took you to the ER and 20 minutes after you asked. So, you know what? Did you actually think they were going to continue to talk to you? But what is so interesting to me about this manipulation technique from Amber is that she knew that the voice notes would be released 100%, because look at what she does. She says, I have a love-hate relationship with you. She knew people would release these voice notes. She knew he would release it. And then she knew that people like me would say, well, she called him a bully. Now she says she loves him, loves his content, called him a bully. Which one is it? She knew the voice notes would be released, which is why she already answered the question. The number one question that would be asked, she already answered it. Love-hate relationship with you. Amberlynn, I'm not going to say you're a bad manipulator. You're okay. but I see right through all of your tactics, your smooth voice that isn't really yours. By the way, you know what we should do right now? That's it. I'm going to prove to you that this is not the way that she actually sounds. So here's what I was trying to say earlier, and I'm just going to do it in this video. Amberlynn, when she believes that the voice notes are going to be released, sounds like that.
Wait. Oh my God. Okay, I'm actually really shy in person. Random fact. Okay. So the Damon? Was that his name?
But, nice, smooth, says happy things, totally fine, already identifies with the audience. Oh, hey, I'm a narcissist. Oh, But when she doesn't think the voice notes are going to be released, when she's trashing her mother-in-law, here's how she really sounds.
Amberlynn talking to Becky's mom.
So if you guys didn't know, this is probably around the time that her and Becky made the video sobbing on camera and then released the GoFundMe in question.
Thing I want to do, since you just got out of surgery, I don't want to cause any more stress onto you, onto Becky, onto anyone in your family, onto myself, because that's just not going to fix anything.
It's not the time, Amberlynn. It's definitely not the time.
Just tired of the added drama onto my YouTube, and tired of the added drama onto my YouTube, and
this woman is recovering from surgery. Do you think that she really cares about your YouTube channel?
I have asked how you're doing. I have been there in that sense. And, we don't have to really go down the line of, oh, you didn't message me, because I can say the same about you, where not once have you thanked me personally for the money I was going to give you. I was going to give you.
Did you guys hear that? She said the money that I was going to give you.
Thank you to Alex Shook. He's my source for this clip. Okay, I'll link Alex's video down below. Here's the thing. You see the difference between these two clips? How different it is. Why do you sound so different? By the way, I'm sure somebody in the comments will say this, so I'll say it first. Well, she was upset with her mother-in-law, soon-to-be mother-in-law. She never became her mother-in-law. She was upset with Becky's mom, and they were having an argument, so she sounded like that. Okay, fine. But my honest opinion is nope. That's how Amber really sounds. Flat affect, no response, doesn't care. She told you on the live stream she doesn't care about narc alerts, heart attack. The way that she spoke to Becky's mother, okay, obviously it's more important the way that she spoke to Becky's mom versus Jordy. Jordy's situation has to do with how she is perceived. Her image, boom, Jordy releases the voice notes, and Amber sounds great, smooth, nice, even a little bit identifying with the audience. No, honey, this is a manipulation tactic. We all know how you really sound. Oh, flat affect in your voice and attack a person, say you didn't give them money. Look, it doesn't matter that these two voice notes were filmed at different times. It doesn't matter that she's not currently very enraged with Jordy, but clearly did not care for Becky's mom. It shows you the difference. This is the only thing that matters in my opinion. The difference is how she sounds when she thinks their voice notes will get out versus how she sounds when she thinks the voice notes are never going to see the light of day and they can be hidden in secret. The way that she sounds when she doesn't think that the voice notes will be released is the real her. Comparison here is not that she was in different situations. The comparison here is very simple. She doesn't seem to have any life to her voice. Flat affect, doesn't care when she thinks the voice notes will not be released with Becky's mom. But when she knows that commentary channel, Jordy, will play the new voice notes, she sounds smooth, pleasant, inviting, identifying with the audience. There's your manipulation. That's why Jordy shouldn't trust her. She knew the voice notes would be released. She is playing a game. And if Jordy plays right into it, the only person whose channel, in my opinion, will suffer will be Jordy's. And it's really up to him. I wish Jordy all the best. I really hope you see right through what she's doing here. As far as her statements that she just wants to do a frenemies with Jordy and she just wants to be liked, bringing up irrelevant things from her past, that's just done to pull on the heartstrings and manipulate the audience. You did not say that you don't care what Narc Alert was going through and that the woman had a heart attack because of anything happened in your past. You dislike her. You want her to stop making monetized content on you. Like the chat called it. Like, of course Jordy's audience is intelligent and understands it's a manipulation tactic. Of course you're trying to manipulate. Obviously, guys, she's going to have to deny it. She also does this other little manipulation situation type deal when she says, oh, Jordy, you're going to continue to make your content, but I'm just going to continue, kind of like watch. What she means is like in the shadows, you can continue. You obviously dislike me so much that you make reaction videos about me. That makes absolutely no sense. People enjoy your content for what it is. I like when she shows containers, but we also see what you do behind the scenes. Amber, this is my last thing that I'm going to say about your voice notes with Jordy. If you think that people can't see what you're doing, then that's silly. Also, if you want to be really, really liked, my advice, don't give channels strikes. Don't go behind the scenes and report them for reuse content like you did with Apathetic Facts to demonetize that channel. For months, that channel worked for free. Don't think that's lost on me. If you think that just because I didn't say something when it happened, doesn't mean I didn't see it. So if you want to be liked, don't try to take away other reaction channels' jobs. Stop striking. And if you truly want to be friends with people, try being a friend first before you can have one. She is clearly trying to change the way that Jordy reacts to her. The chat told them in the video, she's trying to change the way, she's trying to modify the way that you react to her. She's looking for somebody who's always going to have her back and take her side. And she is, in my opinion, lying to you that she enjoys your content. Not that Jordy's content isn't good. It's just Amber doesn't care either way. She's looking for somebody who's like a fresh new face on the scene who's going to actually go ahead and take her side. Here's the thing. The way that I treat her is based on each situation. Sometimes when people are mean to her and they are unfairly talking about her looks or whatever, I'll defend her. It'll depend on the situation. But she does so much bad stuff behind the scenes and in front of the scenes that I'm just going to react per situation, whatever the situation calls for. She's not looking for that, okay? And also, Jordy could do whatever he wants, but if he starts just serving her narrative, it's going to be pretty hard for you to gain an audience. Don't kid yourself. You gained an audience by being your authentic self. So, the way to gain an audience is you either have to defend her and be on her side from the very beginning and build an audience like that. Now, I've only seen very few people on the internet do that. Or you have to be authentic. It's ridiculous that Amber needs to infiltrate every single live stream that is made about her, every single video, every single DM to basically go ahead and try to change the narrative. She's 100% trying to manipulate Jordy, okay? And she's done it to all of us. I'll just tell you my story really, really fast. Basically, I didn't have Karina Kaboom social media, really. I don't have it now, and I don't have social media for my YouTube account, back then. When I first started making videos about her, she said to everyone in her live streams, I would love to play the live streams for you. I can't because she copyright strikes people and tries to take them down, tries to take down their channel. So I can't show it here. But I promise you, if you've been with me for a long time, people in the comments will say that they've seen this before. She used to do live streams where she used to ask me, listen, she used to ask me to do compilation videos of her. It's still in some of her older live streams. Oh, go ahead, Karina, go make every time we throw shade at each other compilation. Oh, use Becky's kiss, use these clips. Karina, are you out there? She would talk to me while she was live and she would be like, Karina, are you listening? Please, use my clips here, use my clips there. Meanwhile, she blocked me. That's why I couldn't even speak in the chat. She blocked me. She wouldn't unblock me on YouTube, so I couldn't even talk to her. Then I had paid for her live stream membership in order to communicate with her because, I was trying to respond to her. And she wouldn't unblock me. She wouldn't give me a refund. Very neighborly of you, Amber.
Y'all know me.
And then she just started doing live streams where she was saying that I was the worst person in the world and so terrible to her after 5 seconds ago saying how nice I was. And then she even has an entire live stream. Here it is. If you want to go watch it, here's the live stream saying that why didn't I reach out to her on social media? Because you blocked me. You blocked me on YouTube. You've let me know that you have a boundary and you do not wish me to communicate with you. Why would I then go and break your boundaries and, be inappropriate and DM you somewhere else with the social media I don't have, by the way, that's the best part, to communicate with you when you blocked me. So basically, as soon as I spoke out against the way that she was treating Becky and humiliating her in the live streams, I was common enemy number one. Let's move on to Zachary Michael. This is an old story. Basically, Zach started out as a fan of Amberlynn. Just like I did. I find her entertaining and riveting, okay? A part of me a little bit still does about her container videos. So basically, Zach started off as a fan. Then they started making videos about her. And she DM'd them asking for help how to edit. They helped her. She still told you today, like in the recent video, she's not going to learn how to edit. Then she DM'd them saying that Becky's, family was going to sue them if they didn't remove the video because there were some Facebook messages about Amber, in my opinion, from Becky's, from some people that Becky knew. And Amber was like, they're not about me. Yes, they were, in my opinion, 100%. But anyways, then she threatened that people that knew Becky were going to sue Zach. Then Zach started making videos again and again and again about her. And she's been DMing Zach. I have an entire video on it. She's been DMing Zach, and Zach pretty much told her, like, look, I am not interested in just like communicating with you and making videos. I just want to be part of your audience, right? I have a whole video on this. I'll link it somewhere. Okay, so what happens is she continuously says that Zach is not harmful, is like a reaction channel that she's, happy to watch. She enjoys watching this reaction channel. She's very happy with Zach's content. And then turns around and says, Zach is a bully. I'm going to strike Zach's channel. She has an entire video saying she's going to strike Zach's channel, right? Their content is not transformative. They better change. Why should they change for you? Their content is the definition of transformative. Okay. Then Life of a Free Spirit. She messaged Callie saying how amazing and funny Callie is. This is after laughing at Callie's health issues, Life of a Free Spirit. She then starts DMing with Callie, then calls her pretty much a terrible person, blocks her. After Callie, Life of a Free Spirit will not let Amber get away with Amber copyright striking apathetic facts. And Life of a Free Spirit is the one that saw that 10-page report history that Amber has, that she's been reporting for 10 pages worth. So she's done it with all of us. And you hear her admit in the live stream, in the voice notes, like, yeah, I spoke to people. I just wanted to. No, you want someone on YouTube. You don't have a lot of those people to serve your narrative. Listen, this is my prediction. I think a lot of things are going to be released about her. Okay. A lot of things in the new year are going to happen. I could be wrong. I could be right. I don't know. But there are things that are coming. And she knows that it's just a press of a button. She knows that people know information about her. She's hiding a lot. She always has. And you know what? When people don't treat her fairly, I'm there to support her. And I'm there to say, please, don't judge her based on superficial stuff like looks and all that other stuff. But when you do horrible things behind the scenes, like you have been, and in front of the scenes, telling people you don't care about their heart attacks, like manipulating them, she knows things are going to be released. And she's looking for a fresh new face like Jordy to change the way he reacts to her and to serve her narrative. And I don't know what Jordy is going to do, but my advice to Jordy and anyone else who's in this position, Amberlynn Reid has been doing this for a very long time. She's been on YouTube. She knows the tea. She knows what goes on. She knows that she can't change the minds of certain people, but she's willing to try to change the mind of the new guy just a little bit, just to flatter you. She loves your content. 5 seconds ago, you were a bully, right? She's not really enjoying your content, Jordy. I do, but she doesn't. Anyone can see what's going on. It's a manipulation, the oldest one in the book tactic, to get you to react to her differently. Don't fall for it, or go ahead and fall for it. It's up to you. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Questions, thoughts, leave it there. Thank you so very much for watching today. I always appreciate your time. Thank you so much for taking the time to spend with me today. Taking time out of your day to spend with me means a lot to me. Thank you. If you enjoyed today's video, check out this video popping up here. You may enjoy it. If you didn't enjoy it, totally understand. Go to the video, leave a dislike, be a friend. All right, thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next time. And I wish Amberlynn all the best as always. Bye.